What up, everybody? Welcome back to another Car Chronicles Reviews with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. I am one third of the ninjas, your boy Cosmic Boss. I'm getting back into content, man. Been going through something very tragic recently, and so I'm decided to jump back into making content. So with the ninjas, we kind of took a small break there, but anyway, I'm not gonna inundate y'all with all that stuff. So we are gonna talk about my review for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So I am a DreamWorks animation fan. This movie, love DreamWorks animation. Favorite series probably is Kung Fu Panda. Love How to Train Your Dragon, the Shrek movies, the Puss in Boots. I think this is only the second movie. Like DreamWorks makes some great movies, man. They make some great movies. They need to come on back and do more Madagascar. Is that DreamWorks? I believe it is. But yeah, they need to come back with more Madagascar. But anyway, this movie was. We're going to start off with a spoiler-free review, and then we're going to get into some mild spoilers later. So this movie, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. The animation, gorgeous. It is one of the it's animated movies, CG animated with computers and all that, but it has a texture to it, if that makes sense. Like it looks like CG animation, but like if everything wasn't as smooth and glossy as other CG movies, like everything in this movie looks like if you touch it, it'd have a feel to it, if that makes sense. So everything in this movie just looked gorgeous. I mean, and it was funny. It was like it was heartfelt too. Especially because what I've been going through, like it hit me kind of heavy. So, but yeah, man, this movie was a lot of fun. It was just gorgeous. It was entertaining from beginning to end. Great villains. Love the villains. Like it was like each of them had their own motivations. There were multiple villains. If you look at the background behind me, there's Puss in the middle, Kitty Soft Paws right here. This is a new character. His name is Perito. This over here, these people over here, this is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That is the big bad wolf. And there's another villain here that they're not showing. So this movie is a 10 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I really have nothing bad to say. It's an adventure movie. It's better than the original Puss in Boots movie. It is better than many of the Shrek movies. I would rank it right there with Shrek 2, in my opinion. It is fun. If you have kids, go see it. If you don't have kids, go see it. I have nothing bad to say about this movie. Nothing. A lot of fun, funny, great villains, great hero, great story, great plot, great themes, some great themes in there, some great messages. It's good. It's just good. Go see it. Now, for the spoilers. So, if you want to avoid spoilers, you can check out here. We won't mind. Go ahead and go see it, and then come back and watch this and see if you agree. So, for spoilers, I'm going to give you a few more seconds. And yeah, we're going to give you right till it hits the 5-minute mark. So, let's see here. Now, the spoilers for Puss in Boots. Goldilocks, Goldilocks and the Three Bears over here. Funny, funny. Baby, Mama, and Papa Bear. They're British. They were, oh man, they were just one of the best family dynamics I've ever seen in animation. Voiced by Olivia Colman for Mama. Uh, I forget the actor that voiced Baby's name, something Ko. Never heard of him before. Never. I don't think I've heard him in any other animation thing. If I have, I'm not remembering it, and I'm sorry to that actor. And Ray Winstone is Papa Bear. Killed it. They killed it. Loved them. Oh man, their whole dynamic, hilarious. Uh, like if you have seen the trailer, if you don't know what this movie is about, Puss saves that town right there, that town there, from a giant. It starts off with him having a party he had just saved today, some other kind of way. He's having a party in the governor's mansion with the town folk. Governor comes back. He says, "Get that outlaw." Blah blah blah. Some fireworks go off. Wakes up the mountain giant. Mountain giant comes in. Puss in Boots. Saves the day. Knocks him out. And a bell falls on him. He dies. He wakes up. Doctor says, "How many times have you died?" He's like, "I don't know, maybe 4." And he goes through each one of the times he's died. He has died 8 times of his 9 lives. So he's on 1 life to live at this point. And so he's just not taking it serious. He's like, "I'm Puss in Boots. I'm the hero. Nothing can stop me, hurt me, do all this and that and the other." And then he's at the bar and he's just thinking about stuff. Because the doctor asked him, who does he have to go to? Does he have any close friends, family? And he's like, nobody. And he's at the bar and he's having some cream. And he asks the bartender basically gives last call and says, "Anything else, Puss?" He's like, "Yeah, give me your heaviest cream." He's like, "I keep the heaviest stuff in the basement." Bartender goes away. And then we get, in my opinion, one of the best villain entrances and introductions I have ever seen in animation and just plain film wise. This villain, the big bad wolf, I would put him up there with the greats. Up there with the greats. He's not even you could say he's the main villain, but he is also not really. Like, he is easily one of the greats. Go watch the movie for him alone. Him alone. Like, he is awesome. The introduction, he's like, you just hear this, it gets real silent. And when he comes in, he is menacing. I'm not going to spoil there's too much of this. He is menacing. He is threatening without directly threatening Puss. Like, it, like you just, he gives you a chill. Like, and he's not goofy in any way. He is not cracking jokes. He is like, he's a bounty hunter, essentially. And he's like, there's nothing funny about him. Nothing. And you love him. And it is, oh man, he is awesome. Awesome. Everything else comedy wise comes from Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Puss in Boots, the Perito, Kitty Goodpaws, the other villains, and everything else in the movie. No comedy comes from him. None. Go see it for him. When I tell you he is awesome, he is awesome. Another villain in the movie, the one that's not shown here in this artwork, is Jack Horner. Now, if you've watched the Shrek movies or the Puss in Boots movies, you know this takes place in this like world where fairy tales and nursery rhymes exist. Jack Horner is this rich collector of magical artifacts. When you're introduced to him, you see all these in his safe, these magical artifacts from different fairy tales and nursery rhymes. and that's what he collects. And he is funny. He's kind of a threat, but he is diabolical. Just to put it simply, like I loved Jack Horner. He was, oh man, he was great. He was great. But yes, and the whole theme is about, like, the whole theme of the movie is like Puss in Boots is on his last life. He gets wind of a plot to steal from Jack Horner this map to this fallen star that will grant you a wish, one wish, hence the movie. And he's like, I'm going to use it to get my lives back. And so he goes on a journey. Once he gets the map, well, he starts off with Perito, the little pooch over here. God damn it, I never get this situated. Anyway, so Perito, probably him with the big bad wolf, is the two best characters in this movie. Like, their whole, like, Perito, I was cracking up like a lot. He is awesome. He is adorable. He is funny. He is tragic. Like, when you hear his stories, like, what? Like, Perito is awesome. Like, oh man, like, this movie is just too much fun. But yeah, they all go in, like, Puss, Kitty, Perito. They go on an adventure with this map to the star. They have to go in the dark forest, and search for the star. And they're being pursued by Jack Horner, the big bad wolf, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, because Goldilocks and the Three Bears also want it. So Goldilocks can make a wish. Jack Horner wants it, so he can make a wish. And the wolf does not want a wish at all. He just wants Puss in Boots. But yeah, it is a lot of fun. Like, man, I like the whole theme of the movie is essentially like, you only get one life, one life on this earth. Live it as best you can, and it's an amazing story, man. Yeah, go see Puss in Boots: Last Wish. I love this movie. I'm gonna watch it again at some point. I'm going to. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it hit me kind of heavy with some of the stuff in there, but man, if you get a chance to go see it, go see it. Go see it on the weekend. This movie deserves to make money. It deserves to make money so we can get a sequel, another Puss in Boots movie. This was great. Oh man, this is easily one of the 10 best CG animated films of all time, in my opinion. In my opinion, go watch it, man. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Like, oh, like, oh, it's so much fun. Like, and if you do go see it, there's no after credit scene, so you don't have to wait for that. It is, and Puss is funny as he's ever been. They redesigned him a little bit to look less realistic, like a realistic cat, and more like an animated cat, and it's a lot better. Yeah, man, the dynamics of all the characters when they interact, great. This is great. Like, I think it's about time, like, we put DreamWorks up there with Pixar. Like, Pixar is the GOAT. They are the kings on that mountain, and it's about time we put DreamWorks right up there with them, co-thrones. Um, like, yeah, man, them and Sony Animation, like, all of them need to be up there on that throne together. These movies have just been good, and they do have a new intro where they go, like, it's kind of like the MCU, where the kid that's fishing on the moon, he goes through and sees, like, all these other DreamWorks characters and stuff, and, like, interacts with them, and then it jumps back to him sitting on the moon fishing in their new logo. It's amazing. Like, this movie, like, oh man, Puss in Boots is probably the best character to come out of the Shrek movies, and This is gonna hold up. This deserves sequels. Go see it. I can't stress that enough. It is fun. You're gonna have fun watching this. You're gonna be entertained. Oh man, it's you're gonna like the villains. You're gonna like the dynamics of the characters. You're gonna love Perito. Like I adore Perito. Oh man, go see it. Puss in Boots. Uh, Thank you for coming. If you enjoyed yourself, please give us a like and a follow and any feedback you wish. If you stayed through the spoilers and you've seen the movie, let us know your thoughts below. If you agree, you disagree, hey, it's all good here. Let us know what's your favorite part, what's your favorite character, what you thought of Perito, the big bad wolf, the Goldilocks and the Three Bears, or Jack Horner. Like, give us thoughts. Give us your thoughts. And we'll see you in more Chronicles reviews to come this year, because there's a ton of great movies coming this year in 2023. We're going to be playing more games with you. We're going to have some more reaction videos to trailers as they come. And so thank you for coming. We'll see you soon. Peace, everybody.